north, south, floor style. Kiss the ring. The king is back.
Was good. What the hell are you doing watching a stream on a Friday night such as this? Though show. I'm gonna enjoy some more Witcher 3. Glad you're here. Hope you're doing good.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
I feel you, townsman. Alright. Continue down this quest line we're already on.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the walls. Look!
So, how you go with this healer?
I was faffing about, minding my own business, when suddenly up he pops and heals me.
Mud like that won't get you a copper. Gots to be elegant like me.
Guess we'll just advance the time via meditation, even though it seems kind of a waste. Yeah, it's all good. I love that there are just wasted peasants all over the place.
Unbelievable.
A million debits and a million credits. Wow, that makes 2 million. Think I piss me trousers.
Find a quiet corner to meditate in. After sundown, I believe, is all it said. What can I not do now? Meditate? To be outside? No meditation allowed indoors.
How is business?
Fair enough.
I was seeking to get you drunk, madame. We would not be drinking Côte de Blessure.
One thing I'd
It's too expensive.
word is there'll be a big tournament.
Pardon me.
State of mind. Understand?
You seen the new waitresses?
Right, meditate right here. That'll look cool.
There's still blood on your swords.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes
The 1600s banger right there. That was actually super good though. I hope they put some cool musical scene in their Cyberpunk game so we can jam out to that.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
What up,
Listen to
Leshrac?
music. Music.
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Hope your Friday's going good, man.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
You should say sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Work sucks, Leshrac. But on the bright side, it's made you enough of a baller to so far be the king of August. As you can see right depicted on the screen before you.
Reuven, what's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
What do you mean how it's true, man?
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passiflora once. Made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry up. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Can't just bail on my homie Leshrac. Though you're only half right. If someone tips, say, $1, well, they would be visible in the latest tip slot. You would still be the top tip of August, and thereby the king. I actually didn't have any of that type of stuff on the screen for a long time. What if I can rob the joint? I don't really need to, I don't think. I feel like I wouldn't. I kind of have only been robbing places that I feel like I actually would if I were Geralt. But I know that's not exactly the meta. I might be missing some cool shit. Alright, I think we gotta put some of these to rest for now and try to nuke some of these out-leveled quests I've encountered. I think that's what I should try to do. Ah, nah, I haven't cashed in my currency yet. I'll do that the next time I do like an inventory dump and crafting and stuff, once my inventory is full. Maybe it was only like one out-leveled quest I had. One or two. Because that one's level 12, right? Alright. I'm actually genuinely curious about this quest. This is where I lied to the banker because there's a godling living in his house and I wanted her to have a place to stay. Looks like I can check in on her, see what's Gucci. The reason I added the text to the screen with the latest tip and the highest tip of the month is I felt bad about not honoring people who were contributing. But I'm happy with this setup I have now because every different way to contribute has like a unique reward, essentially. How is the inventory? Well, we're good to go. It'll be a little while before I have to. I've been trying to minimize that because it takes so long, but each time I get a ton done, which is great. It's so chill to just walk through the streets of Novigrad. I actually feel like that this game was successful in being kind of what it was marketed as, a Skyrim killer. Though it's not exactly the type of gameplay as Skyrim. I actually have enjoyed the story a lot more. The immersion, especially in cities and stuff, is a lot better. Like, this game, Witcher 3, is easily in some of my favorite games of all time now. It's always awesome to discover a game that you had no idea was going to become one of your favorites. What up, painkillers?
Another drifter in from Temeria.
chilling back, enjoying a little bit Witcher with you couchlings, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, you wanted braids.
But I didn't want my hair pulled.
Can't have one without the other.
Then I don't want them.
I feel like now don't get me wrong, I enjoy Skyrim a lot, especially once modded up on its own merits for other reasons, but I feel like the big advantage that Witcher has is a sense of scale, if that makes any sense. Things like are as big as you'd expect them to be. Whereas on Skyrim things are really cool looking but extremely sparse. What up, Bakillers? Nah, I'm just being impressed by this game. And comparing it to Skyrim because they marketed it as a Skyrim killer. So that's a good comparison.
Witcher, Witcher. Kareen, look who's come.
Huh. Live here together now? Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil's as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
Well, that was very wholesome and pause vibes. Leshrac, I've always loved any type of fiction that does a good job portraying a world that's going on outside the characters. Easy when you're writing fiction to think only in terms of these like precious characters you've created, but for instance George R.R. Martin, great example, but there's many others if you go deep. Gene Wolfe, in my opinion, is a huge one. He writes like kind of sci-fi fantasy crossover. There's a lot of people that do it well, and this game does a good job of it, yeah. But by scale, I also mean like straight up Novigrad, for instance, is a city big enough to have like distinct districts and stuff. Whereas like in Skyrim, your cities would be like, alright, one district is this cluster of 3 buildings. Then another district is this cluster over here of 5 buildings, you know. Should I go do a little bit of fight clubbing? I think it might be a good little departure. I'd have to leave Novigrad though. There's no better time than now, right? Can always morph too. Let's do a little fight clubbing. Painkillers WoW is a good example of what I'm talking about. As far as the characters are like too integral to the story. It's like an example of how to do it wrong. The bummer about WoW, I played it in vanilla and had a really good time. Then I didn't fuck with it forever. Got back into it recently. Started leveling a hunter, but it was just kind of a bummer and I quit playing because it was like the best thing for me to do was to stand, excuse me, Orgrimmar. Stand in Orgrimmar and do Dungeon Finder was like the best thing for me to do, so I was like, well, fuck this.
Move on.
I really love MMOs though, like I loved EverQuest a ton. The bummer there's not a super dank MMO out there. Path of Exile kinda counts. Painkillers, another game you might be into is Albion Online that came out recently. You've heard of that. Is it going down right now? It's midnight. Try busting this house. Oh, they're fighting in here.
Smithy here's village champion. His head'd look lovely on your wall, stranger. You brave enough to try? Look to me like a fierce-fisted fighter. Just right for our tournament. It's your chance to slap around some yokels, win some coin for the pleasure. You in?
At some point, let's try. I'll be doing probably as the main game, hardcore Path of Exile. So if you're interested in that, you should join in. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of couchlings in on it. Make it easier on us to help each other out. I'd like to do Albion Online as the main game at some point, but we'll have to see. Because I also want to do XCOM 2 War of the Chosen as the main game at some point. If I could only clone myself. I'll wager a lot.
I'm ready to fight.
Can't use any of my Witcher tricks.
Betting on the next brawl will begin in mere moments.
The Witcher will face Smithy. He'll pound his gob like he pounds hot iron ingots.
Watch him beat my ass. Door's not gonna save you.
Not bad. Not be champion yet. If you're aiming to be champion of Velen, you've two still to beat. Jonah from Blackbow and a fisherman from Lindenvale. Locals call him Fish Gulper.
Looters, horses, all.
Y'all are naming a lot of cool ones that I'm sad I never really got into. I think Knights of the Old Republic is the single player one though, Painkillers. I think you're probably thinking of just the Old Republic. if I remember correctly. But in any case, all those were games that looked cool, but I had like a gaming drought where I worked too much to even like play any games at all. Now I have the opposite problem. I have free time to fill, so I do the stream. So there was like a period of time where I was just AWOL on gaming. I feel like part of the issue is kind of that in modern times we've got it so good as gamers. The games are so detailed and intricate and stuff that the old model that was based off the text-based multi-user dungeons doesn't really cut it. And all those games you mentioned are interesting, but oops, forget. They're all kind of reskins over that essential concept. I feel like for an MMO to really have that level that WoW did when it first came out and like everybody was playing it, even Dave Chappelle, and same thing, EverQuest when it came out, it like blew up. I think for a game to have that level now, it would need to be something other than that concept, whether it's shooting people, whether it's like fantasy, but it's more like an open style of combat like Dark Souls or Skyrim or something. It's gonna probably have to be something like that. Yeah, EverQuest is my baby, man. I love that game back in the day. Had so many cool interactions based on the way the game was set up. Like I remember on my Human Warrior, I worked for this Necromancer because he couldn't go into Qeynos, however you pronounce it. It's a debate to this day, I'm sure. Because it's his faction. Whereas I could, so he'd pay me to go in there and do stuff and buy things for him. You can only get there. And I'd also like lure new players to him on PvP, and so much fun, man. How druids could turn into a tree, and if you didn't know the zone well, you would have no idea. The fucking gnolls, the everything. But again, I'm even spoiled where to play it now would be a chore. You know, there's so many other things I'd rather play. I haven't played EverQuest 2 when that came out. So they fight all day and night. They don't fuck around. I like that.
Will you join the tournament? Eh? A bit of honest fist fighting to clear the lungs and bowels. Though I warn you, Jonah can be fierce. Likes to bite. Get me? So, what'll it be?
That wink, though. Did y'all see that?
What are the rules?
We mostly use fists, but no one looks askance at a straight kick to the stones. Defeat Jonah, then Smithy, and stand Fish Gulper, and you'll earn the right to face the sergeants. Velen's champion.
All right. Let's see just how fierce Jonah is.
You better not kick me in the dick, you little
Feast
bastard.
your eyes on an epic clash between Jonah and the Drifter.
He's a quick one. I have level scaling on, but in some quests,
let's dance.
Your opponents don't level scale. For instance, he's only level 6. Because I think on this quest, the opponents are supposed to have like different difficulties, so they won't level scale them. But for the most part, I like the level scaling because when I'm doing quests and stuff, I'm still getting a good amount of XP even if I'm out leveled. Because the enemies, even if I'm doing like a level 7 quest, the enemies be like level 12 or whatever.
You champion of Velen in the making? Who can tell? Stan Fish Gulper remains. Defeat him. Go to it.
Felt kind of bad on that. Getting paid though. While I'm here. Shing. Hee. Been having a little bit of a talk in the Discord about what games I should switch it up with this coming week. Way I like to do the show is 4 shows at least of whatever the main game is, which right now, as you can see, is story time with Gary, and then try to switch it up about twice a week. Been doing Tarkov, but there's a lot of different things we could do. Grand Theft Auto, Battlegrounds. We're talking about maybe getting a Civ 6 game going. I've got a 7 Days to Die world on the back burner. I've even got a Minecraft world on the far back burner, so you can really do anything. I've been kind of wanting to get back into doing Hearthstone arenas. So what do y'all think? If you're watching right now, only a handful of people, you're definitely an OG. So, what do y'all think? I played a ton of Fallout New Vegas. I haven't played any recently, though. If I did Fallout right now, I would do this very beautifully modded Fallout 4 setup I have right now. And that'll be a main game in the future, too.
Ye deaf? Be gone, you blasted mutant!
Where's all this hate for Witchers coming from?
Where? I'll tell ye where. One of yous came here, ate his fill for 2 days while he thunked things over. Then he says he'd do us a favor and kill our monster. What's your price? I asked. But he said he wanted no coin, for he saw we'd none to offer.
Yeah, I feel like that would be chill too. Do 4 Witcher shows, probably about 2 Civ shows. I do tabletop 1 time a week whenever we can, so that might be possible this week too. But in that case, I'd probably only do the 1 Civ show.
So what did he want instead of coin?
Said for pay he'd take something I had but did not yet know about. Then he left, and here the door swung shut behind him. Me lass started wailing. What's these tears? I asked. Oh, I can't bear it, she says. I'll kill the whoreson.
Go on.
Full girl wept that some beast was gonna kill the Witcher dead. Ye howling for a mutant, I said. Then she told me, Bugger had bewitched her with his evil eye, seduced her, and that were to be his prize. A Witcher's bastard.
Do multiplayer. Get some couchlings in on it.
Tell me where he is. Take care of this for you.
Cemetery. Went there to slay the monster. Hope the corpse eater guts that fornicated freak. Ruffians to a man. Looters, whoresons all.
I love that there's a Witcher poser I gotta discipline. Alright, time to whip a little bit more ass, hopefully.
This be the Witchman. Freak of nature. So, will you try again?
I'm ready. Let's fight.
Good folk. Fish Gulper's finally found a foe. Right here, right now, on the field of honor, he'll face none other than Geralt of Rivia, the Hammer.
Nah, Leshrac, I keep it honorable, man. I keep it honorable.
Spare me a minute before the fight, master. Please. Cut of your mug's plain as day. What am I beside ye? I just want to live. These days, streams are bereft. No fish for me to gulp. And they's given a sack of flour to the winner. Show some pity. Take a fall for me.
Can't do it.
Not about to lose on purpose. If you want to win, you gotta beat me.
I'm gonna whip his ass and then hopefully it'll give me a chance to still give him some food.
Yes, we might have known. The Witcher took Fish Gulper and fish ploughed his gob. Near warmed me heart to see him renovate his head. Time to face the Sergeant, champion of these lands. You'll find him at Crow's Perch.
Why, they're right here, Voided.
Arse.
What's good, man? Hope your Friday is going good. I'm beating the shit out of peasants right now. The usual. Oh, cool, I get to get a... That's kind of a fun quest. I just wish that that quest gave me the option to then give Fish Gulper some fishes to gulp. Not trying to deny the man his sack of flour. Just trying to win the title. It's too late, Leshrac. He's gonna have to make it on his own. Definitely enjoying Witcher Voided. Easily one of my favorite RPGs I've played.
Just sent Grandad out for some dried brushwood.
I suspect it'll be the main game in September as well.
Folk don't object to your white malt.
Any of y'all on the Infinite Couch excited about the eclipse on Monday? I live right in the path, baby.
I'm ready.
Huh? Look who we have here!
I got my little eclipse glasses. Yeah, Leshag, but it's cool because it happens rarely. It's uniquely only going to be visible in a certain band, so if you live there, if you travel to it, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna go downtown and hope that some of the bars that are open have people chilling and just stand outside. I think it'll be fun. Good time to do your rituals and spells. I don't really care what the Baron thinks.
Let's start.
Alright, come to Daddy.
Awkward.
Bloody Baron know you're here?
Same level as me, and you're fighting in full armor while I'm half naked. Well, that armor's tying you out, big boss. So. Meanwhile, I'm spry as a fucking spring chicken. You enjoying that armor now, big boy? Big daddy? Didn't think so.
What a fight! Let it be known by one and all that the Witcher has defeated the Sergeant and become champion of all Velen. If you've not had your fill, you'll find worthy pugilists elsewhere. Plenty of them in Novigrad, plenty in the Skelliger Isles. Don't object to your white mug.
So now I just have a license to beat ass across the land.
What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
Cool. I gotta play the Baron in a little Gwent. I have been buying up all the Gwent cards I come across, so don't worry. We'll be Gwenting soon. I really do enjoy it. Take care of the Witcher poser. I think everything else I'm not out leveled yet, so we'll have some level 12s to deal with. But this one's only a 10. I'll do this 11 too. Alright. Cool. I guess the Baron is out on his quest right now, so he's not at home. Hopefully I'll have a future opportunity to verse him in Gwent. I hope so. Yeah, these buffs aren't gonna stick, I don't think. I won't even get them. Shouldn't have even eaten that honeycomb. Alright. So that's... Nope, I'm gonna fast. I'm that lazy. Or optimal. You decide. I don't feel like my Gary would just straight up loot the Baron's mansion. Cause it gives me a room there. So, you know.
Oh, it's drizzling.
I'd feel like I was imposing.
If I ever have a son, I'll name him Garrett. Dribbling.
Whoa. He looked back to admire the parkour, as would anyone.
What are ye looking at? Bothering us poor folk.
I'm helping you poor folk, actually. Speaking of Gwent, what do you got? You got any Gwent cards in here?
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
You do. I'm just buying them. Give them all to me. Thank you. Have a good day.
Farewell.
I think I got scabies.
I was actually thinking about the eclipse just now, and I was like, I bet all my neighbors will be checking it out. Maybe we'll just party here with the neighbors. I live in a big apartment complex. What do we got over here? Looks like a ghoul to me. Let me lube up. Take a quick peek. Do I have the runestone I want to put in there? I think I wanted to put a full strength Velis. No, I don't have one on me. All Gucci though. What do you know? The buff did stay on. I should have fucking got it. Oh well, we'll live. I don't remember how to play. I remember. Hey.
Damn, you're ugly.
Ghoul. Why are you pretending to be a witcher? Huh? It's illegal.
Strange.
I killed a night hag here before. Now what's going on? Never ending.
Thank you. You came just in time. A moment more and that ghoul would have filleted me like a flounder.
Actually, not sure I should have intervened. Your combat style, it's new to me. Should have just observed. Where'd you complete your training? School of the Snail? But then where'd you get your wolf's head medallion?
You're the real thing? A witcher?
Mm-hmm. What gave it away? That I didn't wet my trousers at the sight of one lousy ghoul? Answer the question. Where'd you get the medallion?
I bought it from a traveling peddler. Oh, the villagers are coming. Don't tell them about me, please.
Monster slain! Oi, what's this? 2 witchers? We only hired one.
Fuck this guy.
Only one witcher here. This man's a charlatan. Travels from village to village cheating people.
No, it's not like that. I can explain everything I can.
He's a crook, a fraud. Oh, we've laws for this kind, special punishments. Thank ye for exposing him, Master Witcher.
Ought to take him to the village elder.
Of course. Elder can decide what to do with this scoundrel. Last cheat came through. Fellow pay him with shaved coins. We lopped his hands off.
I'm sure your elder takes care to make the punishment suit the crime. Ought to start by taking his sword, tossing his medallion in the fire. Farewell.
Well, I mean, I hope that they don't cut his hands or his wiener off or something, but he definitely should be punished. Come on now. Wish I had a dialogue option that was like, alright, just don't cut his wiener or hands off. And throw those in the fire. That's too much. Nice, Leshrac. How traditional. Already been at it an hour. Ladies and gentlemen of the Infinite Couch, really appreciate you all kicking it with me. I'm just gonna be chilling back, enjoying some Witcher for several hours this evening. Hope y'all are having a good one. Once I teleport here, we're gonna take a quick stretch break. Yes, you're gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up. I'm even gonna make my cat stand up. It's good for you. It's healthy. Keep it healthy around here. Gonna teleport to the Tretogor Gate. I love that there's a little lore even on each fast travel point. Because I, as like a total lore nerd, always wonder in games like, why is that called that? Why is that called that? So it's cool that it literally tells you. Take a quick moment to enjoy the afternoon and stand up and stretch. You know what, I actually have to pee really bad, so let me hit me with a quick AFK here and then we'll be back at it.
Wrappings reek.
I know, right? Let's try. I have to pee all the time, so we have a command because I threatened to get a pee bucket and just pee in the bucket. I have to pee a lot, not due to any problem. I just drink a ton of water because I work out a lot. You know, gotta stay hydrated, fam. I didn't really get to stretch my butt out though because I was peeing, so let me stand up here for a second. You should do the same, for real. Didn't a guy die on stream due to deep vein thrombosis from sitting too much? Do some calf raises for extra credit? Oh yeah. That's also true, Lishrak. But it's not just my prostate that's horse-sized. I actually do calf raises with my shrugs at the old gymnasium. Nice combo. Get a little extra calf juice in it. There's halflings.
Thus the white hair.
They have their own little ghetto over here. GOG, are you talking about good old games like the website Pinatas? Then that makes me think you're not talking about that. Oh, you are. What's a good old games pinata?
Became a witcher, eh?
That website's cool because there's a lot of old ass role-playing games, especially like Dungeons and Dragons role-playing games, like the Dark Sun games and shit, that are hard to find, or even if you can find them, they're like super stripped down versions. They tend to have like nice full versions that have all the music and shit. That's kind of fun, Lishrak. Always like sales like that.
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
That's another game I need to play, Lishrak. Fucking Wasteland 2. That's the tough thing, man. To do a lot of these games justice, it takes a few months. And so that kind of means like, okay, what games am I going to stream this year? Makes it rough, because like, it might take a year to get around to a game. That's what long-term OGs, you know, that's what they get for waiting. I do think about it every month. So for instance, like, I think I'm still down with Witcher enough to keep it as the main game in September, but it might be in October. Even if I'm not like done, I might be like, well, I'm down to switch it up. I've played enough. Might keep it installed so I have the save and everything ready to go to jump back into, or maybe just do it once or twice a week. Who knows?
Like to talk to this supervisor.
Too bad he don't receive petitioners.
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally. He's got men for that. He himself,
supervises.
Exactly.
I agree, Lishrak. Like, on my end, since the stream is really the only time I have to play games, I like it because I can go more in depth. But I also like to mix it up a couple times a week because I really enjoy playing games with the couch links. And so, for instance, with Witcher, when it's just like a single player chill out sesh, I like to work it in where I can still play a couple times a week with the homies. But I'm the same way. I used to be super variety, like I would play something different like every time. But I wanted more in-depth into the games, and I think people watching enjoy it too, so.
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
Especially because I always play games on like super hard. I think people like to watch that.
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
I feel like this beast isn't even a beast.
When do you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in the shed from time to time, that one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Thanks, so long.
The good news is I love doing the show. Like, I couldn't imagine actually playing games without either streaming it, or if I live somewhere that's too rural where I don't have good enough internet, like making videos and then uploading them a couple times a week when I go into town where there's better internet. It would be weird to just play games and not do something cool with it. So, there's that. And there's so many games I want to explore that I'll never run out. See people all the time like struggling to be like, oh, this is something I want to play, but for me it's like the opposite. I'm like, man, I wish I had more time to play everything. Yeah, that's awesome, Leshrac.
Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter.
I much prefer doing the live, but if I couldn't do the live show, I would still do videos for sure.
Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire.
See, now this is an area that I would loot up if I were Geralt. Not really if I were Geralt, if I were the character I've been portraying Geralt as during this Death March playthrough. Oh, for sure, yeah. I got what you're saying, Leshrac.
Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded.
I was more commenting on the fact that if I did videos, it would be more creative stuff like that. Like, that'd be a cool thing to do. But hopefully, because I'm actually house shopping. Well, I'm not. My girlfriend is. And then I'm weighing in on the final decision once she's got it narrowed down a bit. But in any case, we're hoping we can live somewhere that has good internet, so we can still do all the shit we like to do. But at least for me, I'm like, if we had shitty internet, that's fine, because like, I grew up in a rural area that didn't have good internet till I was like older anyway, so I'm used to like downloading stuff in advance, or like, for instance, being like not able to stream, but I could easily just make videos and then upload them whenever. It'd be kind of fun going to town to upload my videos at like a fucking coffee shop that has good internet.
Tracks end here. Ought to look for prints on the other side.
Yeah, it is rare to find places that don't have good internet, but we're thinking pretty fucking rural, so it is possible. That's too early to tell right now. If I couldn't do a decent quality stream, I'd much prefer just making videos and uploading them. Because that you can just let set and take, you know, all day, however long it takes. Or like I said, to go into town and do it. The upload is the main thing that's tricky. Download, satellite is an option, all kinds of stuff, but...
Ekimara came out of the water here. Gotta look for more tracks.
Good upload can be tough to come by. But it's not really an issue right now, it's just something to ponder. But I would definitely keep it going one way or the other. It would be weird not to. I'll just rob everything here momentarily while I'm at it. They call it the Witcher tax. The Witcher's share. That's what it's called, the Witcher's share. You have that? Oh. Hi. I know you're there. I'm just trying to lead a little bit here, Ekimara. Speaking of, check the encyclopedia on this one. It's kind of adorable. I love his little beard. He does look like an overgrown bat. Oh, that's too cute. I don't even want to hurt it. What a cool monster. It's like a feral vampiric werebat. To be real, I doubt that I'll wind up with internet too slow to stream. I'm not really worried about it. Aside from sitting down and doing the show, the internet's not really like a huge part of my life. I like podcasts a lot, but you can download those. There are a couple of YouTube dudes I like to watch from time to time, but I wouldn't really care if I couldn't watch them. So yeah, Internet's not that big a part of my life as it is for other people. Trying to get up on the roof like a savage. Sure, there's gonna be like one entrance. Oh, I can probably blow that open with Ard, right? Goofy shit like that. Excuse me, I'm stealing right now? Relax. Fucking bat creature. Doesn't sound good in there. There's literally only one way in. Just this tiny door. Make sure I'm lubed up. Lubricated. Excuse me. About to slice her up like she's not even there, son. Think you're dealing with an amateur here? What's your dancing? Oh, that one tickled a little. Lit. There you go. Get in a little. That's right. No fear.
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? Far as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll, and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
I love that, man. It sounds like straight out of an AD&D adventure from 1986. I can't wait until we get this Labyrinth Lord game going. So I'm sitting here thinking about 1980s D&D.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got a reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Let's go.
What do you think? I'm trusting another Witcher to pay me later on?
So? What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone Witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Lambert, calm down.
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
This is a good position you've put me in. Appreciate that. Oh, I won't forget it. Don't worry. Hold tight here. Me versus these dudes versus the camera. Ooh, bummer. Hopefully I save soon.
So?
What do you do that ourselves? We dealt with Witcher. What? Where?
Lambert.
Trust I. Where? God.
Didn't want to have to burn them all to death, but the safest option. Given that tight little corner. Felt like that was a dishonorable battle, but I didn't want that to happen again. A little robbing to make me feel better.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Caradin's disappeared. I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
You crazy? What the hell are you doing?
I can explain everything. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Intricacies upon intricacies. Rob this dude? So many cool swords that you never use because the elite set is so much better. So good that when you read things, they're added to your infinite encyclopedic mental library. Not a copy of the same book. It's fine, I'll sell it. Maybe that was the author we just wasted. Yep. We'll head out to the Seven Cats. Let me try to pick up this quest. As we do. It's not inside of here, is it? No. What up, Sir Fry? How's your Friday going, man?
You shall die for what you've done.
I've done nothing. Gentlemen, I beg you.
Back off. Don't dare interfere.
Please, I've a wife, children. Mercy.
Too late, Poison.
What's this about?
This Dwan sold Fistek to some young elves. A contaminated batch that killed every other user.
Lies. They mean to kill me, steal my gold. Help me, please.
What you sold was poison. Shame you weren't there to see the young lad and others expire amidst spasms.
You, all of you, to an elf. You despise humans, seek vengeance on us. But can you fault us? Fault me for your civilization's downfall?
Shut your mouth, poisoner.
Just chilling, man. Enjoying some Witcher. Getting turned on this dab pen and some water. That's how I get down. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Hope you're doing good.
Need to see if this man's actually carrying any Fistek.
We've done that already. Checked everywhere, even his boots. Nothing. The bastard sold it all, which hardly makes him innocent.
Don't see any proof this man sold anyone Fistek, let alone contaminated powder. Can't let you kill him.
Then you too shall die, Vatgern. Shame you happened on our path, and chose to stand in our way.
Let's see if this works on Elven brains too. Oh boy. Looks like it does. Oh, you're gonna pay for all your little arrows. Did you just flip me off? Fucking elves, man. Did that dude get iced? They went for him first. Bet if I saved them, it would have had a different little outcome to it. Might have to go for a little dive here.
Hail, good fellow. Would you be keen on helping me with a very important matter?
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get it back for me.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
Might be my last chance. I'm out of ideas if this don't work.
Bit of a midnight swim. My immersion right now. So the Seven Cats is out here on the outskirts of Novigrad. I like that. I like outskirts. Don't be mad, kiddies. I'm just here to look at the notice board. I'll be friends.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster. A witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
I like that there's a little cutscene about it. Runewright, ooh. Did it take me off the quest though? Hold on. Excuse me. Oh, nice. I was on following the thread, yeah. Yeah. Oh, level 2 quest? I might do it just to know what's going on. Even though it's gonna give me like no reward, you know? I gotta help out a dwarf. I love dwarves. Could be my favorites. Here's Lambo himself.
Alright, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
I prefer something concise.
I had a friend, Aiden, a witcher from the School of the Cat. Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And Yad Karadin?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Vienne?
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Karadin.
Now, why would I help you?
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Karadin's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with the lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
Karadin's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who else was in Karadin's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretogor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Karadin. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Karadin. He always preferred that cunt Sleaze.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
This, Sleaze. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretogor, the kind rich men frequent. Whores suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel?
The Black Lily. Sleaze always did have horrible taste.
We need information about Hammond.
Karadin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh whence he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Sleaze.
Don't go looking for Karadin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tretogor and meet with Sleaze.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck. Looks like rain.
No, I see. So to continue this quest line, I've got to go here. But to get to Skellige, I have to find a boat in game to get there first. Aha.
Chainmail's gonna rust up again.
I don't know if it's time to go there yet. Like level 16 according to that. I gotta see what's good with the poor little dwarf, man. You know? Gotta help him out. Go see what's going on there. But I don't think it's quite time for Skellige. I think that's probably like a level 15-ish thing.
No loitering round here.
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
Move on.
Oh. Who did it?
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me? A thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
We lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
Give me the papers. You have to.
True. Definite.
Love using my Jedi mind tricks. I didn't unlock nothing. Whale. Darn.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
What's he doing here?
They ought to never let your kind in, no, grandfather.
Well?
Found the thief who took your documents.
Can't be. Let's go get her. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. Well, like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far. The documents belong to my employer. A deed to a townhouse in Vengerberg. And true enough, I'd been drinking. Got a bit carried away. I lost them in a game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? You weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh yeah. Big rewards. Don't be jealous. Got 12s. This I'm not gonna do until I go to Skellige. We're on to 12s. Cool. Swamp Thing. Only one of the greatest comics of all time. Inventory's starting to fill up. It's about halfway there right now. Once it's full, I'll do a crafting and upgrading run. But for now, man, it's gonna be like the usual Witcher sessions, just grinding out these quests, leveling up, hanging out. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Oh yeah, I wanted to pick up that quest real quick. If I could. If I may.
You again? Want some more?
This guy.
Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Come on, guy.
Don't have time to give you another lesson.
'Tis I shall give thee the lesson.
Okay. Let me make sure I'm lubed up for what's about to happen to you. Try to make it painless on you. Come here, Ronvid. The shield doesn't help you a lot when I do this to you.
Pathetic.
I'm sorry.
No, I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
This guy. I'll take the 25 XP. I like that character. I wonder what his in-game is. any case, we're gonna do a little bit of fast traveling here. Looks like we're heading back into Crookback Bog, one of the creepiest spots in the fucking game. Mark that. And so we'll teleport to where the orphans live. Booksville. My god, we're back here. This place was crazy. But it's been 2 hours, so we're gonna take a little intermission first. So, show. Appreciate everybody chilling. It's been 2 hours. We're gonna take an intermission. You should take one too. Get up, move around. I know you've been hanging out watching. We got more Witcher to come. Big ups to those who chip in a couple bucks to the O Show. But even if you can't, I'm glad you're here. Let's take a break. Be back with some more Witcher in a little bit. I'm a liar, y'all. Found out that I'm actually leaving right now. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the wait to find out that the stream's wrapping up. But thanks for everybody hanging out. Thanks for your support as always. We'll have another week of O-shows coming up. I'll have the post on Sunday like always, so you can check out what we got going. Maybe we'll do that Civ 6. Let me thank these members of the 420 Club. Kitwoo, Concat, Freeborn Pat, Sabatum, Vodka, Globe 99, Miller Duo, and Gadsby. Big ups to y'all. Appreciate that support. It's gonna do it for this evening. Next show will be on Sunday. Peace.